I have long been fascinated by the Japanese art of repair called Kintsugi, which uses a plant-derived adhesive to mend broken ceramic pieces together. And I've tried it once with a kit I got off from the internet, but unfortunately the plant sap caused a very severe allergic reaction with my skin, so I had to abandon that for a while. Until recently, I had a few broken pieces around the home, and I thought, is there another way to get a similar effect? Because I think that just the mere thought of mending something with the ultimate effect of not just being put together, but actually being more beautiful is just such an awesome creative element in life. So I just had to give it another try. And I think I might have found a way, and I'm going to share that with you in this video. So for the adhesive, after researching quite a bit, from what I can tell, epoxy is the way to go. And there are lots of different brands and lots of different strengths available. And the one that I settled on after a few trials and errors is by a company called JB Weld. And it's a extremely strong adhesive that takes about 24 hours to cure entirely. And the key to make a really good bond is to mix the two components, A and B, together really, really well. Then it be thoroughly mixed so that none of the adhesive stays in its liquid state. And I just put it on the seams, and it just has enough stickiness for it to cure. It takes about 24 hours till it's hardened. Then afterwards, I use a blade to just kind of cut off a bit of the excess that squeezed out of the seam, and then transition towards lightly sanding it just to make the surface smooth so that it no longer has any kind of ridges or anything that could catch on any other materials or utensils or let alone fingers. And then for the gold paint, I found a French brand called PBO, I think that's how you might pronounce it. And it's specifically formulated for ceramic. And if I use a very, very fine brush and gently pull the pigment across the seam, it creates this very beautiful golden effect on it. It's specifically formulated for ceramic, and as per the instructions, it's asking for another 24 hours of curing for it to fully dry, and then it goes into the oven for, I believe, 35 minutes at 300 degrees Fahrenheit. And they don't specifically say that it's entirely food safe afterwards, so I don't think I'll be using these dishes to drink hot soup out of them. However, they do say that it's dishwasher safe, and so is the adhesive, the epoxy as well. So these dishes now, I've been putting them a couple times in the dishwasher and they seem to be holding up, and I'm using them to serve things that are, fruits, vegetables, or things that are a bit more of the dry variety, so they don't necessarily come in direct contact with that seam, just because I don't know exactly how well these instructions hold up ultimately. But as a result, I'm extremely happy about this. It is very easy to use, and I very much hope so that this will help you on mending some of your loved pieces and artifacts as well.